Welcome to My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Upon the hearing of my voice this morning, we have so much to give God thanks for. So many people went to bed last night with the dreams and aspiration of getting up this morning and are not numbered among the living. So whatever your situation, whatever your circumstances might be, as long as you're alive, you have much to give God thanks for. Don't forget you can join our WhatsApp group at 876-892-2079. That's 876-892-2079. And we put exclusive pictures and videos over there, and we have our own discussion over there. Well, this morning we want to look at a myriad of events that took place over the weekend. People dying left, right, and center. And yet still, it seems as if this crime monster is not going anywhere. I'm just going to touch on a few incidents. One, a woman was killed in central Kingston, and a man was killed in reprisal. There's another video circulating on social media where police and gunmen engaged in a gun battle in Nannyville. When the dust settled, one man was found dead, and a couple other events. But first, let's go into it. The police believe that a man was shot dead in central Kingston on Saturday morning in a reprisal over the murder of a woman minutes earlier in the area. The incident occurred sometime between 10:30 and 10:35 based on preliminary reports. Commander of Central Kingston Police Division, Beresford Williams, said the shooting incidents are being treated as gang-related. Now, according to police, Walker, her name Sandy Walker, of Tex Lane address in the area, was on her way to a shop at the intersection of Price Lane and North Street when she was shot several times. She died on the spot. Minutes later, auto body repairman Canoy Whitehorn was at his Tex Lane home when a group of men armed with guns reportedly entered and shot him. He was transported to Kingston Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Now, Central Kingston has been on the radar for years now. And at one point it seemed as if things were cooling down. But then it seems as if in these communities, things might look like they're cooling down, but things in reality has never ever died down. Because listen, the guns, even if they're not barking, are still in the perpetrator's hands. They decide when they will do what they want to do. The minute the weapons are still in their hands, they can't be controlled. And that's an issue that the police have to be wrestling with. While crime might be on the lull in certain areas, if the guns are not really out of the communities, it's a high possibility that things will kick-start. Now, another incident. And according to the Gleaner, the police are seeking the public's help to locate several men who were involved in a shootout Saturday morning that left one person dead and at least 5 others injured at a party in Sandy Bay, St. Andrew. The identity of the deceased person has not been obtained. Senior Superintendent Marlon Nesbitt, who heads the St. Andrew Central Police Division, says the party was in full swing when patrons suddenly heard explosions. Some altercation developed between men and in attendance, and some gunshots started to fire. I can't say from what source or who was present, but people ran, and then it continued another section of the community where persons were shot. Now, Nesbitt is asking persons with any information to give the police so the police can start their investigation. And another incident, 2 men were killed in an alleged shootout with police in Nannyville on Friday evening. They have been identified as 26-year-old Prince Davis and Orion Lee, 36. Indicom has launched a probe into the incident in which 2 other men were injured. Now, that video is on social media all around. You could just go to your favorite social media site and you see that video. CTAC was on operation in the area based on intelligence. Saw a white, I think it was a Toyota Mark X. Decided to stop it. Men jump out and decide to take on the police. We all know the superiority, especially of members of CTAC. And they did not survive. Now, it is such a sad story that when you look at the ages of these men, young men in the prime of their lives, who should be valuable to the society, they are the ones creating mayhem and problem in Jamaica. Mayhem and problem. But one good thing is that whatever mission they were on, it was foiled by the police, and at least 2 gunmen are no longer with us. The final bit of news I want to give you, but there was so much incident, is that the Jamaica Football Federation is now saddened after the death of one of their young rising star a few years ago, Jadin Carr. She was shot and killed. Carr is reportedly to have been traveling to a football training along Lloydville Main Road in Yallas, St. Thomas on Friday when the incident occurred. Carr was a part of a 15-member contingent that traveled to China to participate in the Chinese Football Development Program in 2018. She was called to the National Under-17 training squad, played Under-15 football for St. Thomas, and a member of Yallas High School team which participated at that time in the schoolgirl competition. Her most recent game was played with the Proven Girls Academy in the ISA Construction 2022 Ryder Cup. Now, it is so sad when we lose our young budding stars. And because Jamaica is so riddled with criminality right now, nobody is exempted. It's not even strange anymore when you get up in the morning and you hear that 3 people dead, 2 people dead, 5 people dead. It's not even strange anymore. We have become so immune to these type of killings that when you hear this, it's just like, oh, what else? What's new? Every day you get up and you hear a certain type of killing in Jamaica, you start saying to yourself, what's new? But we have to try our best to get back the country where peace can reign. Too many. What has caused all of these gangs? What is inspiring these gangs? What are inspiring these young men to join these gangs to create mayhem and problems right across the length and breadth of Jamaica? What is and who is behind giving these youngsters some of these weapons? When you look at the cost of some of these weapons, these youngsters, who is quote unquote poor and don't have no money, where they get them from? We all understand that there's scamming taking place across the length and breadth of Jamaica. But something has to give. Something has to stop. It cannot continue like this. Jamaica, land we love, is crying out for help. And as I've said already, I think all decent, law-abiding Jamaican citizens should be able to be armed to defend themselves. And then the government must put system in place like the Jamaica Eye, try to widen the Jamaica Eye, right across the length and breadth of Jamaica. So we have video cameras all around. And persons will be caught in the act. And persons will be dealt with, because not only broaden Jamaica eye, but put stiffer laws and penalties in place for these hoodlums. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell, so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Until next time, look out for a neighbor, look out for a loved one, look out for the children, and most of all, keep it locked on My Opinion TV.